What's going on, guys? It's Jake, and today's video is probably going to be a little bit shorter, and that's because we only have one new Beyblade reveal to talk about, and that is a new Pegasus in Beyblade Burst GT. So let's just get right into it. So the most recent issue of Koro Comics has just pretty much released, or it's being leaked. I don't really know what the deal is because we got this news pretty early and it's just now trickling in. But we have a brand new Pegasus. It's not owned by Jinka, but it's a new Pegasus. And that's cool. Before we move on to the news though, if you guys can hit that like button, get this video up to 1,000 likes, that would be awesome. And really quick, I just gotta thank you guys. My last video, which was uploaded yesterday, which was actually my birthday, I did my Venom Diabolos unboxing, and that video is at almost 3,000 likes now, and I've never had a video get that many likes that quickly before, and I had all these comments saying happy birthday, and let's just move on to the news, but I just wanted to thank you guys because that was awesome. So guys, the new Pegasus that is going to be releasing next month is called Heaven Pegasus. Now, we first saw leaks for this bay in that little guidebook that came with Venom Diabolos. It kind of showed off a little bit of a silhouette, and the main gimmick with this bay was that it was gonna be able to recover clicks in battle. Not recover stamina, but it's actually going to be able to recover clicks, which means it would burst less. Well, guys, we got a huge, full, like 2-page Koro comic picture to show off, and it is, guys, this bay looks really awesome. I'm a bit of a sucker for blue bays. I think this light blue just looks really amazing, but there's a lot to talk about here, so let's just go into the parts. We'll go over to another picture, and I'll leave a link to the source where I got both these pictures in the description down below, but let's look at the parts first. So first up, we have the Pegasus GT chip, and based on the leaks, this is a left spin chip, which is really awesome to see. It's kind of funny because Pegasus back in Metal Fight was a right spin bay, and now we're getting a left spin Pegasus. That's pretty cool. Hopefully the teeth are pretty strong on it. Maybe it'll be similar to Longinus, or it's probably not going to be as strong as Longinus, but I bet it'll have like a strong tooth or something. I don't think it'll have just 2 teeth, maybe 3. A little bit more balanced, I guess. We don't want just another Longinus chip, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do. Also, with the whole recover click gimmick, maybe it won't really have the strongest teeth on purpose. For the GT layer weight, we have Sin, which is not a new part or anything. It's the same weight that came on Fafnir, but you know, Sin is pretty balanced and it is pretty weighty. It's not, you know, the highest weighing weight, but it is up there and it's pretty balanced, and we are getting Sin again. Next up, we have the layer base, which is called Heaven, and this has a recover click ability, or a recover click gimmick. And basically how it works is that whenever the bay is in battle and it gets kind of more close to bursting, wings will pop out, and if a Beyblade makes contact with that wing, it'll kind of be shocked into an upward click, so it'll recover. The main concern I have with this layer base is just how much it'll actually work in battle, because if Pegasus has strong teeth, then you're gonna see this layer ability activate towards the end of battle, so you won't really get a big enough impact from the other bay to, you know, recover that click, because it'll be later in the battle. Or this could mean that Pegasus will have weak teeth, which means that this ability will work more often, but Pegasus will have weaker teeth, which kind of sucks. Next up, we have the disc and the frame, which we're really not going to talk too much about because it's just 10 and then proof. So we've had these parts before, and we've had them ever since Cho Z a while ago, so it really is nothing new at all. But you know, proof is gray, which is cool. And finally, the last part that we have is the driver, which is called Low. Now, Low is called Low because it has a low center of gravity, because it's honestly kind of looks like Eternal or Revolve, but more Eternal, but the little disc part is metal, or at least has a metal plate over it. It's honestly almost like if you mixed Eternal and then Waste from Zillion Zoo. So you kind of just mix those two together and you have Low. I'm not really too sure if the disc part is free spinning or not, although I'd be kind of surprised if it wasn't. But it is cool we are getting a more stamina-oriented driver from GT, because what have we had so far? We've had Rise, I guess, but I wouldn't really want to use Rise that much. I would barely consider that stamina. It's just pretty cool that we're getting another stamina-oriented driver from GT. We've had a lot of attack ones come out, and we've also had a lot of more gimmicky drivers come out, like I said, Rise and Bullet from Venom Diabolos. Can't believe mine's broken. Hopefully, it will actually be pretty good. Not too good, though, because defense in Beyblade Burst is still pretty overpowered. Now, the last thing to talk about is the owner for Heaven Pegasus, which I'm not really sure his name. There have been a couple of names being thrown around. I think a rumored one, it may sound kind of weird, and it does sound kind of weird, but it may because it's just a mistranslation, is Pathogo or Patogo, something like that, and he is the character with the whole crescent moon-shaped head. Dang, there's a lot of interesting hairstyles in Burst. But really, guys, that is going to wrap up the news on Heaven Pegasus. This Bay was really not teased for that long. If we first saw a little bit of it in that guidebook that came with Venom Diabolos, like I said earlier, if there's any Lord Spriggan news that comes out, you know your boy's going to talk about it. But if you like this video, guys, make sure you hit that like button down below. Once again, we are trying to get to 1,000 likes, and you might as well just hit that subscribe button. Join the Nook Nation. Help us get to 250,000 subscribers, and just stay up to date on the latest Beyblade news. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Have fun, and bay away.